hear this, that was traditional, but not transformational. God had given his disciples power to function as him and to be his witnesses. Y'all remember that? Hold on to that. Power to do ministry like Jesus. Power to speak life into brokenness like Jesus. Power to speak multiplicity into situations like Jesus. Power to restore sight to the blind like Jesus. Jesus says, stay here in Jerusalem, for I'm going to give you the Holy Spirit, which will give you power to function like me on this side. Okay. And through this moment, God was about to do something to show the traditional worshipers what his mission was. Lord have mercy. Peter and John had to have some faith. What then are we to glean from this text, y'all, that will help us walk in power and be better witnesses? Number one, we are God's witness when meeting the needs of people become more important than ministry or programs. I don't need no amens. I'm going to be like Brother John. I will shout on my own. I don't need the rocks to cry out for me. Text says, in verse 3-5, we see this exchange between Peter, John, and this man. We observe first that the man is sitting outside the house of worship. The law, the Levitical law, prevented anyone with physical defects from coming into worship. Oh, y'all don't believe me? Leviticus chapter 21, verses 16 and 18 says, physical defects nobody with physical defects can approach God to offer sacrifices. 18th verse says, for no one who has a defect shall approach a blind man, a lame man, someone with a disfigured face or deformed limb. Tradition kept this man from entering into the place of transformation. Lord have mercy, help me preach this thing up in here, because we still got folk who are stuck on tradition and what God used to do back then. But I'm here to declare right now that God has come to save each and every person. I don't care what your agenda is. I don't care what your background is. God has room at the cross for each and every one of us. And some of us are so concerned with what God used to do that we can't embrace what God is doing right now. And so we make a determination of who can come into the church. We decide who is eligible to get close to God. What heaven or hell do you have? Who are you to determine who got Jesus and religion and who does not? Who are you to determine who God is working with and who God is not? Who are you to... Text says he could come in to the church. Not only that, but this man didn't have to have no real friends. He had some good associates that enjoyed carrying him to his predicament every single day. If I'm down and out, I don't need my friends to carry me in my predicament every single day. I'm reminded that somewhere in the gospel, according